Hi everyone and welcome. It's Lauren here from Acting Classes in Perth, and this is the Daily Show, the show where I'm here to answer all your acting related questions at 7 p.m. every single day here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live and Twitter simultaneously, plus an audio only version now available in the iTunes podcast directory. Simply search for Acting Classes in Perth. Now, before we roll the intro, I would love to invite you to join me at one of my next free 3-hour acting classes for beginners. We have classes for all ages and for all experience levels, so don't think that you've missed the boat. Be sure to head on over to actingclassesinperth.com/free or follow the link in the description of this video to see when and where my next free class is being held. They are so much fun. They're always relaxed and super creative. We have so many laughs. We'd love to show you how our acting classes go, so please check that out. I'd love to see you there very, very soon. Right now, though, let's jump straight into today's episode. Now, before we get to today's question, if you are watching us right now, please give us a huge thumbs up. I would love to know that you're there. Also, feel free to leave a comment or ask a question. If you don't know what to say, just say hello. Plus, stay tuned because at the end of this episode, I've got another shout out for a student out there who has achieved so much. I'm so proud of. They've just achieved so much since starting with us here at Acting Classes in Perth. But right now, let's jump into today's question.
Hey Lauren, do I need to move away from Perth to succeed long term? Thanks.
Dougie, thank you so much, man, for sending in your question. Now, I think the first thing that you would need to identify, Dougie, is what is your success, right? Like, what is success for you? Because success is very subjective. It's different for everyone. Everyone has a different version of success, and everyone is working towards different things, right? I have so many actors who I've worked with who still have a day job. They still have a career outside of acting, and they do acting as a creative outlet or as a hobby, and they're in local theatre productions and local film productions, and that's great because that's different for other people who might define their success as being employed full-time by acting or being in feature-length movies or, you know, having a long career over East or internationally for happiness and fulfillment. But you know, what I would really want you to do once you've sat down and have a think about where you want to go and what you want to achieve and what your success is to then realize that, you know, if you are happy living in Perth and, you know, then partaking in local productions as they come up, whether that be film or local theatre productions, then that's absolutely okay. But if you find that you have a stronger desire to go out there and achieve maybe feature-length movies or movies over in the States, then that's something that you would need to address, right? Because maybe you wouldn't be as satisfied than just staying in Perth, and you may need to actually move abroad or move to another state to get to where you want to go. So, Dougie, first of all, sit down and have a think about what you actually want to achieve, where you want to go, where you want to take your acting, what is acting to you now, but then also moving forward as well. Thank you, man, for that awesome question. Right now, though, we have to jump into our student shout out for this episode. So it's student shout out time. So today's student shout out is for Jade Fuller. Jade, well done on taking those steps to join me at first of all a free class, and then you ended up at one of our level 1 weekend workshops, and it was an absolute pleasure to watch you explore acting and explore how acting relates to you, right, in your everyday life. And it's just been a real pleasure. So Jade, congratulations in getting the spot in this episode for the student shout out. I've loved watching your development thus far, and I'm really excited to continue that moving forward. Jade, congratulations. Well, there you have it. Now, if you liked this episode, be sure to share it on your social media platforms. Click the share button right now and help out a fellow actor. Now, if you are watching us on Facebook or Twitter, be sure to like and follow our page. And if you're watching us on YouTube, simply click the subscribe button and then be sure to hit the notifications bell next to it. Now, if you are listening to us finally on iTunes, simply click the subscribe button. Plus, don't forget to join me at my next free 3-hour acting class for beginners by visiting actingclassesinperth.com/free, or simply click the link in the description of this video. And I am so excited to see you there at one of our next free 3-hour acting classes for beginners. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm going to see you again tomorrow at 7 p.m. for another question that I answer here on the Acting Classes in Perth Daily Show. Until then, stay safe and, like always, happy acting.